torches.
This is the moment. Our men have already arrived. The Praetorian mercenaries.
There's someone out there!
Who are you? What do you want? Show yourself!
Way's clear. Come on! You'll have to pass over our bodies.
Attack them! That's enough. Enough, I said. Where is Nero? Where is he hiding?
I don't know, I swear it. Perhaps he's at Capua.
You're lying.
Please have pity. I have told you the truth, I swear in the name of our God.
I believe what he says. We'd better get out of here.
Hurry, this way.
What shall we do, Glaucus?
We're not far from Capua, but the sun will be coming up soon. There wouldn't be time to. Manlius, have you lost your senses? We'll stay in the forest, and at sunset we can start for Nero's villa.
How amusing to think that in Rome they consider my court life exciting, pleasurable, even vice-ridden. Oh, what a bore, what a depressing bore. And they would never believe it, would they, Tigelinus? All that you can hear from this garden is the sounds of the sea, giant waves that crash against the rocks. Oh, let's drink and forget, my friend. I find my spirits are always lightened by a goblet of good wine.
Hail, Caesar.
Tigelinus, what is it?
Once again, there's trouble with the masked riders. They've attacked your villa on the Appian Way.
Ah, and you tell me like this. First it was the Christians. And now there are these masked riders, bandits who are without faces. You let them rob us right under your very noses. They've killed my soldiers, given my gold to the people. Yes, robbing from me for the sake of my people. What does it mean? How far will they go? You, what do you think about it, Tigelinus?
No emperor is without enemies. But we can crush them like moths that bother us. It's only that they can so easily fly through your fingers.
You're quite clever. A brilliant conclusion. Tigelinus, you don't want to lose your command, do you? Select the best men from all my guards. Take the Praetorians, all the soldiers you want, but bring me those masked bandits back. I want to see what they look like.
This is where we saw them. We'd better wait for the reinforcements from Capua. There might be an ambush.
We can't possibly wait. Into the woods, men.
The reinforcements are only a few minutes away. Trees. Nothing but trees.
Perfect place for an ambush.
More soldiers are coming from over there! Retreat!
Give my greetings to the Emperor.
One day I'll have revenge.
We'll never get to the Emperor now. We can no longer count on surprising him. You men return to Rome, and I'll pay a visit to Nero's villa. Quickly.
Run, Livia!
I'm out of breath.
If we don't get back to our friends soon, they'll be talking about it.
Oh, Roccia. How beautiful life is.
Stay here. Hey, you! Why don't you show your face? You'll see who I am soon enough. Aha! You're a violent character, my friend. On your guard. Gust of wind must have hit him, Livia.
Roccia, look out behind you!
Leave him to me. Let's see if you can defend yourself against my sword. If you really want to play rough, Roccia will teach you how. Fly! Fly, my friend! And you, why don't you follow your little brother? Here's another birdie, Lidia. And what may I do for you, my friend? Are you looking for some fun, too? Throw yourself at Roccia is a dangerous game. Who is this hero? You're a courageous lad. Cheer up, you'll live to fight another day.
Hey, you. I feel like playing, too. Stop.
Leave us alone.
With you, I don't need a whip. You've an honest face. But I want to prove to you that I'm not joking either.
The only people I know who wear bracelets on their wrists are fat spinsters who are looking for a husband.
Roccia, be careful.
Stop where you are if you don't want to die.
Release him.
Men without honor, who sneak up on you without warning, like traitors behind your back.
You're all right, my friend. You've earned my respect. With men like you and Servius Galba on the throne, Rome will regain her glory. Who knows? We may meet again someday.
How will I know you? I can't recognize you by your face.
It's enough that I recognize yours. Mount up, men. Goodbye for now to you and your companions.
Curious that he mentioned Galba.
Who is he?
He's a Roman general. Everyone says he's just and valorous.
It's time to go. We've been away so long, they'll be thinking terrible things about
Let
us.
them think what they want to. Even about us.
What about us?
Look, Roccia!
Livia, your uncle will be angry if we're away too
Oh,
long.
Roccia, I can't run any farther. Slow down.
Come on, jump up. I'll carry you. Whoop.
Gallop, run!
No, no. That isn't the way I taught you. You, Mino, are not only mute, but also very stupid. You forget that if you pull your head back too slowly, you'll find yourself without... Huh? How would you like that?
You have to be quick like me. Watch. Ow! I didn't even touch you.
All right, let's get back to work.
You heard, Resius. On guard. 1, 2. Carry this one.
You fight so sluggishly, they'll laugh at you, Methodius. You'll see. And you, brave one, let me see. You're bleeding already. If you lose all this blood practicing, you may not live to see the arena. Come over here. Resius has trained and coached every one of you for the arenas. But if you want to avoid misfortune during the games, you must learn the primary regulation of a gladiator, to keep oneself informed.
And what is the primary necessity for keeping oneself informed? 3 meals a day. Here we're lucky to get 2.
Smart, isn't it?
Methodius, shame on you. Very funny. Practical jokers, all of you. Very funny indeed. Hey, Resius. You know, it seems almost an eternity since we've seen your beautiful niece and that beast of a Roccia.
Well, are you really anxious for them? Or are you jealous?
All of the men are jealous, Resius. Who wouldn't be overjoyed to be in the company of Lidia? Even Mino. He's unable to tell you. He's mute.
Look, soldiers! Don't move! They're the ones. I want them alive.
Don't fight them. They're the Emperor's Praetorians. We're honest men, Centurion. You're making a grave mistake.
That's what you say. You're on lands belonging to Caesar. I'll bring you to the magistrate, and there you'll be judged. Seize them!
Stop! Don't try to use force. Those are the best gladiators that any arena has ever seen. You wouldn't stand a chance against us.
You dare to challenge Rome?
We're not challenging Rome or anyone else, but we can defend ourselves.
Don't believe them, Tigelinus. They're the ones we've been searching for.
All right, then. If you are honest men, don't try to resist us.
You and your men will follow us to Capua, and there you can prove your identity.
I doubt if my men are willing to place themselves at your disposition.
Well said. I wouldn't trust that officer, Resius.
Vinicio, take the girl.
I'll take that.
Please, Roccia.
Here's the proof. They're the ones who attempted to kill Caesar.
Roccia!
Move back, everyone! Move back!
Throw your swords! Surround them! Over here, come on! Have never taken! Stop, I said! Tell all your men if they don't surrender, I'll kill the girl. Wait, men! Resius, you decide.
Livia's one of us. We'll have to stand trial at the magistrate. But as I told you, we are innocent. Soon
find out.
Papayan cup, huh? I'll wager another of Nero's party's lured her here.
Or one of her muscular consuls from Rome is arrived.
Your divine spouse is here, Claudius Nero.
Epaphroditus, if for unknown reasons it was she who paid those cutthroats for trying to assassinate me,
But why should I want to kill you? Claudius Nero. Wait a moment. Everyone knows what love and devotion I have for you.
it wasn't really my intention to offend you, dear Pompea. The audacity of those bandits and masked riders is just preposterous.
The noble Glaucus Valerius.
Hail, Caesar.
Welcome to you, my friend.
They told me of the danger you were in, dear Caesar, and I shed all my tears at the thought of it. Pompea?
You're my one true friend in days when a man can't trust anyone.
Here I am between Apollo and Venus, between the genius and the beauty.
Well, then enjoy it. Such extraordinary good fortune doesn't come too often.
Epaphroditus? You taste this. And if it's poisoned?
I'm not afraid to die for you.
Hail, Caesar.
I bring you happy tidings.
You mean to say you've captured them?
And brought everyone back here alive.
What a glorious occasion for Nero this is. If you found the men who have caused us all this trouble, I'll give you a province of your own.
Beloved Tigelinus, what would the emperor do without you?
A province? For a reward like that, anyone would find the men he is looking for.
A just observation, Glaucus.
I found this hood in the possession of one of these men.
Have they confessed to all their crimes?
I'll force them into confessing.
With these ugly, brutal faces, one beautiful girl. Who are you? Where do you come from?
These men are Thracian gladiators, and...
That's enough.
Tigelinus. They have the right to defend themselves. You have told us you are Thracian gladiators. Continue.
We come from Herculaneum, where we performed in the arena, and we were on our way to Rome. But what are you accusing us of? The prefect of games in Rome knows us.
Of course, that's right.
We can easily get proof of that.
It isn't necessary. Better the innocent are eliminated than the criminals left alive. The sentence is decapitation, and their heads will be hung outside the Roman walls.
Roccia, don't! Stop! Have you all gone crazy?
Take them away and lock them up in the underground dungeon.
Move, hurry, all of you.
What a magnificent man he is.
What a pity to cut off their heads.
Let's listen to Glaucus Valerius. Please tell us why you should wish to save their heads.
Sparing their lives isn't necessary. I say that in the same way they earn their living, let them earn their death. In your private arena, they could fight each other to the last. And you could compose an ode to Mars.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I like your idea.
Will you come too, Poppaea?
If Nero doesn't bore me with his verses, I'll come.
Did you hear that?
The affections of a woman, as you know, are as changeable as the colors of her clothing. But your subjects love you, Nero.
Consider yourselves fortunate. Fresh bread every day.
But not for long. It's too expensive.
You get in there, too. I lose my patience with you, friend. You know what I'll do? I'll rip you into shreds. I'm afraid we'll stay here a long time. I don't see why I shouldn't sit down and be comfortable.
You're very confident. How is it you're not worried?
I'm sure something will happen to save us, because I don't want to lose this.
I'll tell you why he's not worried. The Empress sighed when she saw him and said, "Magnificent man, isn't he?" And he, having heard stories of the infamous Pompeius, hoping...
You know something? I never thought of that. You're right. What would happen if I stole the Emperor's wife?
Here's the rest. If Roccia's pleasing to Poppaea,
Go on.
she'll be disillusioned when she discovers that her sweet courtier has eyes only for Livia.
I hadn't noticed.
Her eyes are only for her favorite uncle.
And you, when you're speaking of Livia, smile with your lips and your eyes.
For grown men, you're not very amusing. It's not your business anyway.
Finally, we've a bit of relaxation. What have we here? Who are you?
Say something. Have you lost your tongue?
You beautiful horse!
Be careful, monkey.
Well, can you explain how you're able to come in here, huh?
Let go of me.
That table, bring it over here.
I'm a midget, but I'm tall enough to see how beautiful you are.
Now, you're as tall as us.
You're the same height as Roccia, a real giant.
I want to call you Mama.
Hey, you.
Roast midget is not a food for gladiators.
You want to tell us who sent you?
Joe, who's the master and protector of all human lives. He doesn't want you to lose your head.
What are you saying?
My master has convinced the Emperor to allow you to fight in the arena.
And your master, who's he?
A man who is on the side of truth and justice. He wants to help honest men like you.
Maybe his conscience is bothering him.
We're going to die anyway.
You won't die. Absolutely not. No. If you're willing to follow his advice. You will be placed one against the other, and your faces will be covered with black masks. You must pretend that you don't recognize each other, understand? It will be a battle to the death in the Emperor's arena. My master will have special weapons made for you.
Oh, how I hate violence when it doesn't come from me.
I call the attention of all of you to these 10 gladiators.
Hail Caesar in the name of the 10 gladiators.
Defend yourself.
Imagine the feeling of the victor when he realizes he has murdered all of his friends. It was a magnificent idea, Glaucus. It should prove entertaining. No, wait, Lidia.
Don't strangle me so hard. They'll believe it without your exaggerating.
No, not quite yet.
Now it's my turn. Be careful, Roccia. Even if my trident is friendly, remember to keep your legs high.
Here I come.
Thrust of the trident.
I'll dodge. Parry my blow.
Watch it.
Now that we've touched blades, watch out when I strike. You want to stay on your feet.
Jump to your left. Now to your right.
They're really magnificent beasts, aren't they?
All right now.
Resius, the blade of the sword resisted the impact.
Let's continue our duel, Roccia.
and make it more convincing.
Push, Resius, harder! I'm ready to die for the sake of our game.
The victor salutes you. Hail Caesar!
A fight worthy of the faith!
Gladiators fight!
Now they'll stick him full of holes like a snake. In the name of the gods, what is this?
Fascinating. Was it on the program?
You are an imbecile.
Everyone, group together.
I want them alive.
No, Caesar. Your threats don't frighten us. We'll fight our way to freedom.
Please, they must get away. I want everyone hit. Tigelinus!
They've earned their freedom!
Archers, turn and fire on them.
We're outnumbered 100. Get out of my way. Hurry. What are you going to do, Roccia? Roccia, are you all right? Roccia! Here I am. Behind you! Roccia, I'm on your side, remember?
I think Livia's imprisoned over there. Let's find her. I'm sure they were keeping her in there. The entire passageway is closed. We're trapped.
We'll lift it up. Lift it. All together. Faster! Wake up! Hold! Okay, higher. Man, I will do it. I'll cut you to shreds. You heard me? All together. Hold it. My sword.
The kindness I showed has made fools out of you and all your men. Claudius Nero is no fool, but he was misled. Recapture those gladiators, dead or alive, or I'll sweep you off the face of the earth.
Claudius Nero. Control is the virtue of great rulers.
Just a moment. There was a woman with them. We can torture her until she talks.
But are you sure you have her in hand? Or could she have escaped with the others? You common rat of the slums.
Tigelinus! Do not forget what I told you. If you fail to obey these orders, you'll pay the death penalty. This evening, we'll leave for the palace in Rome. I'll see you there, Glaucus.
Divine Poppaea, I bid farewell to the most beautiful woman in the empire.
You pay for that insult. show me if an insolent coward can use this.
I've never used this before, as you've never used good manners.
You think you're pretty shrewd, don't you?
Handsome. And muscles, too.
I'll demonstrate just how useful they are.
Very interesting.
Now let me see if they taught you to defend yourself in your fancy villas. You spineless weakling of a courtesan dog.
Stop! Don't take undue advantage of Caesar's absence.
Now close your mouth once and for all.
Don't cry out. No one can hear you anyway.
No, Tigelinus, no. You're hurting me. I can't take any more. It seems to me you're overdoing it.
On your feet, up!
I hope you don't intend to spoil my Greek profile.
After I've finished with you, you'll be lucky if you can recognize yourself.
No, I've had enough.
Don't run away, you coward.
I said enough.
So that's how it is, eh? I'll cut you in half. You imposter! No more.
Well, now you know. A courtier can fight as well.
Glaucus Valerius, I think that Tigelinus has discovered your real identity.
You're right.
The fact that Nero is suspicious doesn't justify the decision for recourse to force and violence. Violence brings bloodshed.
I should kill him.
Then we'll certainly have the pleasure of honoring our new emperor with the name of Tigelinus. No, you must trust me, my friends. We'll continue with our original plan. Servius Galba is the man we want for Rome, the only man. His numerous victories have earned him the love and respect of the people.
But Servius Galba's in Spain, unaware of our plans.
Galba is closer than you think. He and his fleet have left the port of Carthagena, and 3 legions of his men are marching towards Rome. So he wrote to my father.
A merchant delivered the letter yesterday.
Don't get too excited. Galba requests a triumphal entry into Rome. That's the reason he's coming here. So we must take advantage of the occasion, preparing for his eventual reign. I will go to Rome and plant in the Senate a seed against Nero.
But you're mad. They're sure to kill you.
What's the value of one life against the salvation of Rome?
Greetings, friends. Or if you prefer, enemies.
He's heard everything. He's a spy. We'll have to kill him. He's right. Let's take him.
Stop this fighting. I said stop it.
That's a good idea. Better for you all.
What brought you here?
My instinct. All my friends are waiting outside. I wanted to thank you for saving my life and those of the others. You wore the same bracelet when I saw you that day at the Emperor's villa, but I could say nothing. So, now we're friends.
Yes. Leave us alone.
Elias.
Lucius, you have to keep silent until I come back from Rome.
Rest assured, I know what I have to do.
Did you hear everything?
Don't worry. We'll discuss it another time. We're leaving Capua as soon as possible.
Well said, Roccia. As soon as possible. But not before we find out where they're keeping my niece, Lidia.
A very impressive display of strength. The 10 gladiators from Thrace, guests in my house. I've waited a long time for all of you. I want to give you a surprise, my friend. A beautiful surprise. Clelia. Clelia has been looking after Lidia. I thought of bringing her here before Tigelinus could get to her.
Epaphroditus and her freezing marble, having to hide myself in the palace. Alone and safe as only I would be in a prison, and more so.
I will always stay near you, Caesar.
You? You're not capable of defending me from the assault of a little girl. And my Praetorians? He who commands the highest of the guards fancies the emperor's wife. And she's my bitterest enemy.
Your first wife, remember, and your own mother paid with their lives for having conspired against you.
That's right. She won't live a day longer. I'll test the loyalty of her admirer to his emperor this evening. At the palace. Yes, during the festivities. The only one among all my friends who is deserving of this feast.
Serving you is sufficient reward, and to be by your side.
And if it hadn't been for you and my Alea, my heart would have been only a piece of stone. Poppaea, Glaucus Valerius, he my very best friend. And Petronius, the man whose presence fills the whole room. No one is here. And I'm feeling so low. So cold. It's just the marble in this old palace.
Glaucus Valerius. That day in the vestibule at the arena, I will. He's as fast at using his wits as he is in delivering punches.
How do I know you're telling the truth? My only proof is a test of loyalty, comparing your devotion and that of Glaucus. Epaphroditus? I I have a little gift for Popper, and you, Tigelinus, will deliver it.
Tigelinus. Divine Popper. Divine One, Tigelinus is arriving to pay you a visit. Tigelinus.
I love you, Tigelinus.
I know, my love.
You hesitate. Come to your beloved.
Caesar's wishes have been fulfilled.
And Popper this evening was found brutally, cruelly assassinated. Silence! Silence! In consideration of the evidence and the facts, I request an immediate action, noble senators, in judging the man who shapes Rome's destiny.
Then continue, please, Lucius Verus. We'll listen to your accusations.
Popper was murdered like the emperor's first wife, the same as his mother, Agrippina. Every house in Rome is infected with his violence and lunacy. I ask you all, for just how long will we tolerate the madness and the follies of Nero?
Noble Senator Lucius, you seem to have forgotten Poppaea's faults. She was frivolous and selfish, and more than once ignored the laws of wedlock.
And Agrippina, the mother whose lack of scruples allowed her to threaten and attempt the life of her own son.
The real truth is what you said, Senator Claudius, and we'll agree with whatever you decide.
The emperor was right to defend himself and did what he was forced to do.
Silence! You've reduced the standards of the Senate to those of a marketplace. The conspiracies of his victims weren't serious enough to warrant their cold-blooded murders.
Watch what you say, Lucius Verus. They were executed, not murdered. The emperor has the supreme prerogative to carry out justice as he sees fit.
Too late. He's already dead.
It grieves me to realize the once illustrious Roman Senate has lost its self-esteem.
I believe in it.
The Senate is adjourned and postpones any decisions until its next session.
I was proud to hear you speak for Rome.
Don't be imprudent, Elias. You'll have to compromise.
Senator Lucius Verus, the prefect of Rome wants to speak with you.
You'd better go to your house, Servius.
Later, he's wanted too.
from the stain of original sin. And even if we have to suffer and die as martyrs, then we must gladly accept the will of our Lord and
A bunch of sickly imbeciles who adore some fool thief who died on a cross. Listen, all of you. I brought a couple of your friends to see you.
Tigelinus, maybe you've forgotten my status, but don't confuse my religion. I'm a pagan.
As far as I'm concerned, my Praetorian guards found you in the catacombs. And you were carrying this crucifix. Filthy coward! No, Elias, you idiot. You closed the only mouth that could have talked.
Elias, answer me. Dear friend, speak to me.
Servius Galba. Servius Galba. Not only is he searching for honors, it's the Empire that he's after.
He won't live a very long life unless you wish it. Neither he nor any of his friends.
What do you mean to say? Explain.
Elias Atticus, the young Christian who was killed in the catacombs, was the best friend of Lucius Verus. Both of them friends of Glaucus Valerius.
Ah, all this hostility, all these enemies. Oh, how I hate the city, and I hate everyone in it. I, who was born to live for music, for love of nature, for bountiful wine, and beautiful women. What makes you laugh?
Hail Caesar, the noble Glaucus Valerius.
Hail, Caesar.
You're just in time. Maybe you can lighten my sadness. I miss dear Poppaea. Her death left a great loneliness in my heart. But let's speak about other things. Servius Galba wants to kill me. You don't seem to believe me, Glaucus. But I have proof.
Servius Galba's in spades.
Yes, but I have my ways to find out those who are my friends and those who are enemies.
It looks as though your best friends have iron nerves.
He doesn't like me.
The slums will always be his surroundings, even though he lives in a palace. At times I think I should get rid of him, but among the disloyal, perhaps he's the most loyal. But it's Galba I can't get out of my head. Lucius Verus tomorrow dies in the arena with the Christians.
How wise of you.
And you will come to the arena, Glaucus?
I swear to you by all the gods, I'll be there, Caesar.
10 Romans aren't worth one of us.
Listen, you. The Romans aren't so easily beaten as you may think.
At the most, we can consider 1 to 100.
Roccia!
Let him talk. In these clothes, I know I don't look much like a fighting man. But this is what society dictates.
I know, but in my society, we're taught to fight. And my friend Resius trains our muscles to make money for us, like this.
Roccia! What are you two doing?
They're all right.
Roccia, what must I do to convince you that I'm worthy of your trust?
You two are the most quarrelsome little boys that I know of.
Be good, dear. It isn't a serious quarrel. Maybe they'll clear it up anyway.
Well, Roccia?
How about saving the life of Lucius Verus? But you and your friends will have to keep out of our way. I can break the backs of the Praetorians. That's easy. I'll prove it to you. Hey, friends, look over here a minute.
What are you going to do, Roccia?
I'm going to break your arm.
That's right. Here is one. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye.
Come on, hit me. Hit me.
I'll crush you to a pulp.
Roccia, you've had your fun. Now stop it. Did you hear me? That's enough.
He fights like a bear.
So do you.
I just wanted to find out if he was a courtier or a man.
Thank you, little brother.
You don't have to thank me. It's all right. We're friends now. Roccia! It's all over! Glaucus wants to save his friend, and I'm going to help him.
Did you hear what he said?
No, Roccia. I alone will help Glaucus save his friend. We'll manage somehow, and it's not your affair.
Oh, is that so? Hey, did everybody hear him? It's not our affair.
I guess
We have a chance to perform in Nero's arena, and he says to refuse it. Did I understand him correctly?
Yes.
Even now that I've discovered where your weakness is?
All right. Have it your way.
Gracious guests, if you will kindly go to your places, supper's... Go! Let's get the real supper! Go get it! Come on!
Oh, here. Let me help you up.
If I catch you...
Poor thing.
Come on. This evening, we better eat a good supper. We'll need the energy. Well, aren't you coming?
I could eat a raw Praetorian.
Roccia. Wait. Come closer.
No. A gladiator has to be like an actor sometimes. He has to know when it's time to make an exit.
He's a fine man.
He's perfect for a friend. He understands everything.
What's there to understand?
Me.
Lidia.
It started the day I met you. But I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. I betrayed Roccia and all my friends because
You'll go at once to my villa in Albano. After this is all over, I'll come for you.
No, I won't leave you. Oh, in that horrible arena. What kind of a chance have you in the others? No, Glaucus, no.
You'll do as I say because I love you.
Hey, you! Didn't you go to the house of Glaucus Valerius?
My men are there now. But I'll be burned by gods if they found anyone there.
It's not possible.
It's true. We saw no one except 1 or 2 slaves.
You four, follow me.
You have your whole life ahead of you. But you must hurry. The cart is already on its way, Livia. Livia! No!
The beautiful friend of the gladiators.
Oh,
My very first instinct told me to look here. What do I find? The prey that's most important to us. And I've caught her.
Get out of here. I said get away. You
I
can't
have to
pass
get through,
here.
soldier.
That's an order. All the streets of the arena are blocked
Let
off.
me pass, soldier. I've no more sesterces, and tomorrow I won't be able to see the spectacle.
No, that's just your bad luck.
The road's blocked. We can't pass.
Oh, yes, we can.
Roccia, it's an animal cart.
They're only lions. Hey! Hey, driver! Well? Can I have a ride with you?
Sorry, you can't.
I can't? Oh!
Roccia! Wait, Roccia! You mustn't do it alone.
Roccia!
Poor little lion, huh?
Come on, now we can go to the arena like the lions.
Quickly, everyone inside. I'll drive the wagon.
Hey, cut it out. Get out of my way.
Oh, stop fooling. This little lion of yours wouldn't even be able to frighten a clucking old hen.
Old hen? Instead of a roaring lion, cluck like an old hen. Then you can keep up our morale. Wouldn't we all like to hear that? The clucking hen, our own Nino. Go on. Go
Oh.
Whoa. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Who are you? I've never seen you here before.
Oh, I was working as a Mamertine guard. Delivering lions, I'm paid a good deal more than as a guard, so, you see...
You said lion.
Ah, gentle lions.
Hurry up.
Hey,
Much of the
Marcus, what are
gods
you
are certainly
doing? Get
with you
yourself
today.
back in here. It's your turn. Well, are you coming or not? Marcus, what are you waiting for?
What's that?
You'll see soon enough. Give it a chance.
I'm down to my last sesterce. What do you want to play for? My sword, I suppose.
You have to win sooner or later. What are you grumbling about? Throw again.
I've lost again.
One of these days, you'll be luckier than the rest of us put together.
Hey, who are you? After him, men! Don't let him get away!
Hurry, hurry!
Hurry! Get the Praetorians off the street. Everyone inside at once.
Someone comes. Everyone hide.
Don't forget your swords.
Hey, where's mine?
A trap door.
Give me that, Mino. You won't need it anymore.
The tunic might put them off the track.
Senite parvulos venire ad me. Suffer the little children to come unto me. The children were a consolation for him. And for the love of the little ones, he would have done anything at all. His innocence, his purity, his sympathy and understanding, he passed on to all of us. Don't believe that we were created by Mother Nature for no purpose, merely to die. Your faith and your trust in God, and in the sign of the cross. In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Move aside, you impoverished weaklings. We've had enough of your dribble. On your feet, all of you. Don't waste my time. The gladiators are finished, and now it's your turn to entertain. Besides, the wild animals are hungry.
You mustn't cry. The Romans are brave little boys. Please be strong.
How do we get this open?
The grating is stuck.
Let's try to force it.
No use. We'll have to go back.
Listen to that crowd up there.
We'll never make it in time.
They're putting the Christians to death. They're feeding them to the lions.
Lift! Lift!
Now, raise!
That's it. This way!
I have a feeling it's going to be a good show. Only one lion to start with. Their agony will last longer.
We must. They never.
That won't do a bit of good.
Be brave, darling.
Oh,
Be
my
brave.
child.
Oh, my children.
Your sign of the cross. O Christian God, I beg you to receive the heart of a pagan.
What happened? Wake up, man. Speak to me. Answer me.
There were a lot of men. They might have been gladiators.
It's full of soldiers up there.
More coming through the tunnel.
There they are.
We have to find our way out, or else Senator Lucius won't be needing us anymore.
The people are protesting, Tigelinus. The spectacle has become rather dull for me all.
Shall I give the signal?
Mino, what is it?
Better prepare your bows and arrows.
At the next sound of the trumpet, we'll enter the arena. When Tigelinus hits the gong, we'll shoot the Christian.
Well, I'm ready.
Who's there?
I've seen enough today. Give the signal. My dear friend.
I want to tell you. The Christians. You must help the Christians. Because their God is the true God.
To close all the gates of Rome.
Let's go back through the tunnel. The entrance will be guarded.
I'll show you the way. I know a passage to the catacombs.
The catacombs? But these men aren't Christians.
But they're searching for you, and at the moment you don't have any other choice.
Let's go with him.
Now, I hope you're finally convinced that Glaucus Valerius is your enemy.
Hail, Caesar! I carry important tidings. 3 galley ships of Servius Galba will sighted today just off the coast of Ostia.
Huh. All so beautifully plotted and contrived. Lucius Verus, and then the betrayal of Glaucus Valerius. Servius Galba, who'd like to sit on my throne. Rome is mine! She's Nero's!
Galba's triumphal entry might be concluded with a funeral.
Go, Tigelinus. At Ostia, he'll receive all his due honors. And meanwhile, Nero will prepare a funeral oration worthy of a Caesar.
Long live Servius Galba! Long live the victorious general!
The humidity in the catacombs wasn't exactly good for our health.
The sea air will help us get rid of our paleness.
The sea air and the sight of Servius Galba's whole fleet. Look, the trireme.
You can stop now, Gerio. The wind will bring us the rest of the way. To be received at Ostia like this is extraordinary. Rome will welcome you with a crown of laurel.
The crowd treat the general as though he were an emperor.
Believe me, tears will soon flow at his funeral.
Not so serious. If he looks at your face, he'll guess what his future is.
Nero sent me to greet you and inform you that it was he who interceded for you at the Senate and he who decreed your great triumph.
Yes, General. At Caesar's wishes, you've become the general most honored in Rome.
You must be like his shadow. You'll protect him at all costs. And you'll stay with him.
A splendid residence has been prepared for your stay in Rome. You must be exhausted after your fatiguing voyage.
We're friends. Don't be afraid.
Glaucus. Glaucus Valerius. But what are you doing, Glaucus?
Nero's Praetorians will find me on your triclinium.
Now do you understand?
Yes. Why, you swindlers. You're plotting against me. That was my place. Come on.
I owe you my life, Glaucus. Thanks to you all.
The garden's full of jackals waiting for your corpse.
I'll join you and your friends.
I think I'll be needing this. Come on.
Glaucus! It's an ambush! Attack the mercenary dogs of Tigelinus!
Roccia, they can't touch me!
Catch my sword and watch me fly!
That's beautiful! How can they beat it?
This is for you! Take that! To your horses!
Resius, you're not going to leave us like this, are you?
Let me see him.
A gladiator knows when he stabs us, the wounds are mortal.
A man such as you can't possibly die like this.
It's your heart that must carry on the battle, and your love for Rome. Galba, you must save Rome!
Come out! Come out and show your faces! You're afraid to take chances! Fight like men! Show yourselves! Fight!
He was a great man.
Our master has gone forever. Without him, what can the rest of us do?
He's not gone. He'll always be at our side, even now. Here, look at the horizon. Look, part of the sky is red.
And the sun doesn't rise in that part either.
Rome rises in that direction. Rome. Beautiful Rome is burning. But that's madness, Glaucus. The slum areas are built out of wood. Maybe that's what's burning. Master! Master! Lidia! At last! What news do you bring me? I was afraid I wouldn't find you, Master. Tell me, what is it? Livia. What have they done? What's happened to Livia? Tigelinus took her prisoner. Livia's imprisoned in Rome. Where could they have taken her? Do you know? To the Mamertine prison. Get the horses. We're going for Livia. Galba. You know what's best for the salvation of Rome.
I know that I must reorganize my legion. Pestilus will alert the fleet offshore. We'll march on Rome the first moment possible.
May the gods assist you.
You and your comrades. You mustn't forget. Rome needs men like you.
We are at your orders, Caesar.
Very good. Pestilus. Alert the fleet offshore at Ostia. The troops are to be ready for my signal. I'll rejoin the legions marching cross-country. And my realm is burning.
never get to the prison from here. Maybe we should turn back.
If it begins to pour rain, we might have a chance. Come on, we can get through here.
Grateful for your kindness and mercy, Lord and God of us all.
A girl named Lidia was imprisoned here. Where is she gone?
The girl you're talking about was taken away this morning by Tigelinus.
What? But where is she?
Where is she? I don't know. I don't know.
We'll search until we find her. Let's go.
The responsibility of the fire falls on the Christians. Crucify those who are guilty. Let the people bear witness to the real traitors and enemies of Rome.
Leave me alone. I invite you to enjoy some friendly entertainment, and if you persist in keeping silent, you too will try. A little boiling oil. She must be in love. If Glaucus Valerius loves you as you love him, he'd surely come to your help and would be caught in our trap. And as bait for Valerius, you'll be exactly what I need.
Put your muscles to it. We still have a lot more to go.
Why don't you quit grumbling and do some work yourself?
Be delightful. Can't you push any harder?
Of course, we don't have all day to get it up there. The cross will be like a mousetrap when the bait's on top of it.
You're the bait.
Livia's over there. I think they're going to crucify her. What are we waiting for?
Roccia, we have to be patient.
Forward!
When they discover those are my men dressed as Praetorians, they'll be in for the surprise of their lives.
Halt! These are your new reinforcements, Tigelinus. Set fire to the wood stacks.
want you alive, my friend.
Roccia! Get Lidia away from here! Hurry! She must escape! Our men are attacking now! Praetorians! Guard! Cavalry! Trample down those traitors!
Now you're in our trap.
Let me through, you miserable scum! I'll help you.
This is our last good show. Bacchus! Good red wine for everybody!
General Galba's at the gates of Rome! Servius Galba and his legions are attacking Rome! Servius Galba and his legions!
Roccia, speak to me.
Maybe Jupiter's heard of me and wants to see me fight.
I love you like a brother, Roccia. As if you were my very own brother.
You're my little sister in a way. You mustn't cry for me. I must go now. Little sister. Lidia.
Roccia!
Come on.
It wasn't the fire that I wanted. I had only intended to rebuild a new Rome, even bigger, grander than before.
You must be ready to go, Caesar. We can escape. It's possible if we hurry.
The people love me. I'm safe. They'll kill Galba. I'll stay on the throne and continue to rule the Romans. Nero is the emperor, only he. Nero! 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 Don't leave me! You mustn't leave me! You mustn't leave me! Villains! Traitors! Thieving cowards!
Long live Servius Galba!
most honored general of the Empire!
Nero's most dreadful nightmare was the fear of finding himself in a moment such as this one. Listen. Listen to that. Listen to how much they're cheering. But Galba's not the victorious one. It's the Christians who are the victors. The Christians. So now, Nero is all alone. The Emperor, who was the most beloved, has no one but you. But Rome can't force me into surrendering. Epaphroditus, I didn't want to die like this. I love Rome. The world. The Emperor asks for mercy.
Tigelinus.
Kill me. I said kill me.
Not I. But the swords of Roccia will kill you.
Rome is indebted to you.
No, it's Rome that owes you everything, Caesar.
Servius Galba! Long live the conqueror!